everyone, just a quick Saber video today. We're going to be looking at the Brassi-Wan from Saber Foundry. It's a really beautiful thin neck saber, which if you guys have seen some of my other videos, you know I really don't like thin necks, but genuinely this is the first one I own, and it's kind of changed my opinions on them. Now it's called the Brassi-Wan because these pieces here are all made of brass, which is super cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll get a nice sweeping shot for you guys here. It comes with 7 little nubs around here, and I've taken one of them off so you can see what it looks like here without them. And if you look, really nice detail here. There's like a lip here, a bit of a wall. Now this is super important because this wall prevents these nubs from stabbing into your hand when you're holding it. Super, super cool. The saber actually came completely disassembled to me, which is the first time that that's happened to me. I had to put the whole thing together. I'll just go ahead and see if I can unscrew some of this. Give me a second here. There we go. And all of these bits come apart super easily. They're all just screwed in nice and easy. This is a part, this is a part, this is a part. Basically anything that's not a solid material piece is an individual part of the saber. Super easy to take apart and put together. If we look here at the top, there's a really discreet retention screw, which is nice. Give you a shot of the interior. Flip it over, maybe you can see the retention screw a little bit. Look at all this beautiful detailing on this. Just a really nice piece. We're going to go ahead and move that to the side. This is a 12mm switch hole here, which is cool, and it's vented at the bottom for sound, which is great. And it comes with an extra screw and a little wrench to put everything together. Super convenient. And this is what one of these nubs looks like taken off. And as you can see, it's cut very accurately in there, so the screws rest in there. Super nice. Really good stuff in there. And I'll move this out of the way. We'll look at these screws. I'll just go ahead and put it on the table and we can zoom in on them. Very well machined. This is a limited run. There's only 20 of these, and I know that there's a few left. You can go over to Saber Foundry's store and pick one of these up. I would really recommend it. It's a beautiful piece. So I'd go ahead and do that. I'll put a link to his site down in the description and also the comment section. And I would like to say, I've had this for a little bit and I was concerned that these brass nubs would hurt my hand because they're metal, right? But they're actually super comfy to hold. This thing is really nice, and I like to grip my sabers very tight because I've got real sweaty hands, and if I don't grip them tight, they're going to fly out of my hand. But it feels really good. You might notice it's a very discreet and very slim saber. The silhouette on this thing is crazy small, and I'm actually going to show you compared to, this is my Bendu Armory Copper Obsidian, and it is just a monster next to this thing. It completely dwarfs the saber, both in width and height, and it is crazy. If I hold this up here and we can sort of see just where the blades go in, look at that. Crazy size difference on this. This is a very small piece, which is pretty cool. If you've got small hands like I do, really nice. And speaking of the width and the height, we're going to go ahead and measure this thing out. Bring the tape measure, and it stands at about 10.5, 10.6. We'll say it's just 10.5 even. And let's go ahead and we'll get a weight on it empty. So I've gone ahead and put the other grip nub in there just so we can get a full weight on this. And it comes in at 932, so just under a pound. So I'm sure with all the electronics in there and a battery, it'd probably come in at about a pound and a tenth. So that's pretty good, pretty standard sizing, which I thought would be a concern considering, again, this is brass, and I thought brass might be a little heavier, but no, pretty standard stuff. And speaking of the electronics, one thing that's really cool about the Brassi-Wan is that it comes with a free chassis file. So if you go ahead and shoot a message over to Saber Foundry, he will go ahead and hook you up with a free chassis file, which is super great if you're installing these or you want to install it yourself. I got the Profi chassis file. He sent that directly to me. Super cool stuff, so that's really, really appreciated. And just one last thing before we end here. This, of course, fits a 1-inch blade, and I've got a 1-inch blade here just to pop in. So we'll go ahead and get that off. Fits just fine. Nice. So thank you guys for watching. This is just a quick little Saber video for this month. Next month I'll have a much bigger, more scripted video coming for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead and check Saber Foundry out. His work is really, really dope, and I think this is a great limited run. I can't wait to see what else he has coming out through the line. Bye guys. Hazel couldn't cameo in the video normally today because she's super tired and spent all day sleeping on the bed. So say hello, Hazel. Okay, now say goodbye. Bye.